Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night everybody and welcome my presentation. My name is Muhammad Diva 0095 and my partner.
Nadatama Ilmi 0129.
The topic of my presentation is human resource management. I've divided my presentation into three main parts. First of all, I'll talk about definition of human resource management. Second, we'll look at the nature of human resource management. And finally, I'll tell you about scope human resource management. I'd like to begin by definition of human resource management. Human resource management is management function concrete with hiring, motivating, and maintaining people in an organization. In focus on people in organization. Human resource management is design management system to ensure that human talent is used effectively and efficiently to accomplish organization goal. Now, let's move on to my next topic.
Nature of Human Resource Management. 1. Human resource management involves the application of management function and principle. The function and principle are applied to acquiring, developing, maintaining, and providing remuneration to employees in organization. 2. Dedication relating to employees must be integrated. Dedication on different aspects of employees must be consistent with other human resources. 3. Dedication may influence the effective of an organization. Effectiveness of an organization will result in betterment of service to customers in the form of high quality products supplied at reasonable costs. 4. Human resource management functions are not confined to business establishment only, but applicable to non-business organizations such as education, healthcare, recreation, and like. Next topic. Scope of human resource management. 1. Human resource planning. The objective of human resource planning is to ensure that the organization has the right types of persons at the right time at the right place. 2. Design of organization and job. This is the act of laying down organization structure, authority, relationship, and responsibilities. 3. Selection and staffing. This the process of recruitment and selection of staff. 4. Training development. This involves an organization attempt to find out training needs of the individual to meet the knowledge and skill which is needed not only to perform current job but also to fulfill the future needs of the organization. 5. Organization development. This is an important aspect whereby synergetic effect is generated in organization. Healthy interpersonal and intergroup relationship within in the organization. Number 6, compensation and benefits. This is area of works and salaries administration where works and compensation are fixed sequentially to meet fairness and equality criteria. Number 7, employee assistance. Each employee is unique in character, personality, expectation, and temperament. Number 8, union labor relation. Healthy industrial and labor relation are very important of ensuring peace and productivity in organization. And last, personal research and information system. Knowledge on behavioral science and industrial psychology throws better insight to the workers' expectation, aspiration, and behavior. Next.
Summary. We look at 3 main points: human resource management, concrete with hiring, motivating, and maintaining people in an organization. Concluding, it is critical that organizations today align their human resource to better meet strategy objectives. A failure to do so result in waste of time, energy, and resource. Organizations are more likely to achieve this alignment with her company goals when they review their recruitment and selection progress, formats, communicates mission, and vision statement. Use shared goal setting, design appropriate reward system, empower the workforce, promote and develop from within, and use them to achieve synergies. Next.
Any question? If you want to ask, I end the presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.